they've been trying to really stop us for a long time.
Who you mean they?
Well, you can take the list is long, really. We can start with local elected officials down here who have not been helpful, but a hindrance in many ways. Actually, people who in the commission meetings at Calgary County meetings, I've reflected several times. We've had the Director of Emergency Management come out and basically, after ordered by the commission, to do a study to find out how they could protect the people of the area where this drilling is going to be happening. And they basically came back in front of the commission and said, we can't do anything because we're in an area where you've got one road. It's a 2-lane country road that comes in and out. School buses dropping off kids, picking them up.
Can't see anything on radio. What's wrong?
I've got kids that ride that bus. So you're going to have oil tankers rolling down a street that has bears all the time on, deer all the time on, panthers. I've seen a person place out there. It's not going to happen. It's just not going to happen.
So the first thought is there's just a safety issue.
The safety issue is huge. We have focused on one issue. We Preserve Our Paradise have focused on one issue in particular out of the plethora of issues that we could have chosen. And one is hydrogen sulfide gas as the one item that we wanted to fight. Hydrogen sulfide gas is more toxic than the cyanide gas that was used in trench warfare in World War I that was actually banned by Geneva Convention. You smell it, it smells like rotten eggs for a short while, and then you feel like it's gone away, but what it does is your olfactory nerve starts to work on your system, and you die.
So you have the safety company probably contact you as well as many other people.
We had what was supposed to be a safety company, oxymoronic name, Total Safety, that actually delivered notices to 31 homes in the area saying you are in the cone of death, as I like to call it.
Well, they didn't say cone of death.
They didn't, but I did, because it's basically in red where they're saying, you know what, you may be subject to an evacuation. In an area that doesn't really lend itself to evacuation, because as I said, you have one road, 2 lanes in. You cannot control the traffic out there. Hydrogen sulfide is not just extremely toxic, but it's extremely flammable and explosive as well. We had the folks from Hughes Oil Company trying to do drilling in a meeting that we had with them.
Better. I don't really need this. I'm just.
They say, oh, fires aren't a problem. This is Florida. It rains all the time. And I thought
somebody can somebody in Congress?
Son of a gun.
Right. Wildfires are quite a problem.
They are quite a problem. We've got more fires down here than we can deal with. Some are natural, but we don't need any natural fires.
Let me bring some action about the process here. So, DEP approved these. There was meetings before that. Did you feel like that you had your questions answered, or how was satisfactory was that process?
Well, I guess what you should ask is how unsatisfactory was that process? The DP has done nothing but just try to keep us away from this thing and just try to give us answers that were not the correct answers. They've tried to paint a picture that's slanted. When we came here last year and they had their aerial photographs, they would specifically have a photograph, for example, that shows a track that's now used by Harley Davidson, Chrysler, I should say, and they show what looks like a wilderness area. They would show the home, so if you just take that picture, and I happen to have my own picture that shows the home. And so we had a little education. So no, they have not been helpful.
Yeah, there you go.
The organized information session last year was horrible. We hope that the government, the U.S. government, the EPA will be able to do a better job today in terms of explaining to the public what we can expect. Although we have a very general understanding, but we're going to try to see
Right, and now DEP approved the permits. Then you went to court with your lawyer and you challenged those. Is that right?
Correct.
And what's the exploratory well? And for the exploratory well. And what was the basis that you challenged it under? What was your?
Well, real simple. First of all, again, with looking at the hydrogen sulfide gas, the fact that from a safety perspective, they cannot ensure the safety of the people, the animals, and the environment in the area. So we found that they cannot, and of course they're trying to dump it back on the community. They're saying, Collier County, you are responsible for this. Collier doesn't have the resources, doesn't have the personnel that are trained to be able to handle these type of disasters. So where Miami was originally from, I said, hey, Miami County, best is rated in all over the world. When it comes to Collier County, I'm sorry.
Right, for people who don't know Collier County for a national audience, I mean, this is South Florida, but it's more out of the way part of South Florida.
It is more out of the way. We have a very big seasonal influx every year towards the end of the year, December through about March or April. So we have a lot of people come down there. It's certainly nowhere near as populated as any other part of South Florida. So we've got low population. We don't have the industrial base.
They have to go to
South
bed.
Florida as well.
And I've not been out to the actual site very well, but I know the Golden Gate Estate's very spread out. Some homes are very far out, and I guess that's part of the issue.
All the homes are out.
Yeah.
The minimum you can have a house on out there is about 2 acres of lot. I'm on just over 2 acres. So they are very short. I can't see my neighbor's house. Because I stand in front of my house. This is the place. And I'm on the range. But I like the peaceful, quiet. I like the fact that
I think so. I'm not.
Yeah.
so, I mean, not that I'm antisocial. I am a guy that basically like to just do stuff. When I retired from AT&T 4 years ago, I was a director, senior director. I gotta leave this. I want a lot of peace and quiet and harmony. That's what I need, not the corporate rest.
Right. How close are you to where the well would be? You know?
A little less than 3 miles.
Yeah. Are you in the evacuation zone then?
No, I'm not able to do any evacuation. But again, they generated that evacuation.
Saw you at Paul Arsenal to the National Gallery. You're sure? Some of your brother was there. I got his picture. I was doing all the pictures.
2 weeks ago to revise the thing and bring it down to where only homes would be exposed. So first they brought their expert in from Canada, I guess they found one in the US, who basically came down and said, well, I ran here's a guy who did modeling based on what could happen when you had so much
No, I just think that
based on numbers that they gave. Well, we produced during the hearing information that on their island, which is not too far from there, the DEP started found
Hi, how are you? And we can speak at the first hearing as well as the second, right? Nobody seems to.
I know there's something.
Yeah, I signed up for that.
They're going to take twice as many.
Oh, that was good.
We ran our own show.
Yes.
We got it right from
That
their
they would take
website.
place.
We said we all have wireless connection. Let's go to your Oculus website, pull it up right there. No, you got to get it money. It's hard. You know what? Most of this routine are illegitimate. We're bastards down. But you know, as far as I'm concerned, the more they try to wear us down, the harder I'm going to push.